See how long it took me to say something? It's because I procrastinate all the time. I just told myself a second ago I'm going to wait until the song that I was just listening to go off to even make this video. I've been getting asked to give people game or what I like to call free game for years, because I obviously know a lot more than the average person. Help a whole lot of people out, or I try to. I think I do a good job. I can always do better, but I procrastinate all the time. YouTube, procrastinated. I took too long to make one. Only thing I kept telling myself was, well, you know, you want to find the right type of content to post. You need a camera. Go buy an expensive ass camera. I'm sure y'all can tell this front camera on this Note 9 is real clear. So I decided to use my camera. Realized at a late point that a lot of YouTubers are using their phones. I got the money to get cameras and all that shit, but why when this works perfectly fine? But back to the point though. My point being, stop waiting so long to get started. I saw a video the other day and Monique the comedian looked like she had just got through running or something like that, exercising. Listen to her. Really don't pay that much attention to what motherfuckers that got money be talking about, but what I did pick up from what she was saying was stop waiting to get started, basically. A few examples of what I mean is stop making plans so far out for shit that you want in life. People die every day. That shit real. I ain't just saying that shit. I know more dead motherfuckers than I know people that's living by name. I've been to more funerals than the amount of friends that I have. Carry more caskets than the people that have my number in their phones. I procrastinate about everything. Examples, speaking up, pointing out fake shit when I see it. I usually don't do it. I just sit back and watch people do stupid shit all the damn time, every day, all day. I watch people who fight being themselves all the time, and I feel like the more I let it happen, it's not like I'm letting it happen, but me not speaking on it makes me feel like I'm not real. So since I'm too soft or I'm waiting too long to say something, all I do is back off from them people. Working out, getting my health together, exercising, those type of things. I stall. Came up with all the excuses in the world as to why I don't do it. Most recent time that I decided to get my shit together was not out of good reasoning. Found out I had a couple warrants. Instead of me, turning myself in and shit, I told myself, let's try to get this money up. So I proceeded to try to do that, so that when I, did turn myself in, I'd have a paid lawyer and some type of money in my pocket, so that burden ain't laid on the next person or shit like that. I can easily sit back and say ain't nobody got my back, because I got my back. But like financial shit like that, I don't want to be that type of burden on another motherfucker. So I stacked up, came up with damn near what they wanted, which was $9 grand flat. But I say that to say this. I went to the hospital. I got tested for everything I could possibly get tested for. I was told I had high blood pressure. They told me what not to do, what I should be doing, and what medicines to take. I'm not a fan of medicine, so I just did everything else that they wanted me to do. Drank a whole lot of water, started working out, started running, I went from a slow-paced walk to a actual jogging on a daily basis. Took me so long to do it. The whole time I'm insecure about the fact that I'm not the person I was 10 years ago physically. Hated it, but nothing motivated me enough to get started until I found out I had warrants and thought about the possibilities of the police pulling up on me or, sliding down on me and some shit like that or whatever, and then my money's not right and shit like that or whatever. So I figured, get my health together, run, exercise, build myself up again. What's sad about that is it took for some warrants to happen for me to get going. Not because whether I wanted it or not. Excuse me, shit. Whether I wanted it or not, I didn't pursue what it was that I act like I wanted it. The shit that I kept saying that I wanted to do or needed to do. Most times you hear fat bitches say shit like, I need somebody to motivate me, or I need somebody to go to the gym with me, and shit like that. Little stupid shit. Y'all know the excuses. Y'all know exactly what the fuck I'm talking about. All you big bitches. Yeah, y'all gonna be somebody's burden one day because y'all huge and y'all ass gonna be sickly and shit. And shit gonna get to falling apart on y'all ass. Them organs gonna start dying out on y'all ass because y'all misusing what's out here for everybody. Y'all overeating and mistreating y'all bodies and shit like that or whatever. It's crazy when they get older though. They seem to pay attention to shit like that and try to get themselves together. But most times it be too late. Cause just like me, somebody at a hospital or somebody on the outside looking in told them or will tell them or told me or at some point told me that that's what I needed to do because something's going wrong that I don't see. Everybody that see me think I'm the biggest motherfucker they know. I don't feel that way. Everybody that sees me think I'm the strongest motherfucker they know. I don't know if that's the case. I don't feel it. I can say that I used to be strong as shit. I mean, I could do some incredible shit now, but I don't know. It takes a whole lot of hyping up or waiting, like I was saying. Another example, speaking up when it comes to shit you've been holding back and shit like that, shit that you ain't said to motherfuckers that need to be said. You can be crushing on a chick or some shit like that or whatever, and your ass just stalling, don't want to say nothing or can't build up the nerve to say the shit or whatever. Then you found out that she with somebody else. Most times, from what I didn't learn, they'll be with the chick that you be crushing on, fuck around and end up with somebody they not even happy with overall. But they loyalty stays with that person because they took that leap of faith with that person. Whole time your ass was stalling, you could have been said something. That person probably liked you or wanted to be with you or wanted to try to work something out with you or any of that shit. You wouldn't even know because you was too busy stalling, watching motherfuckers, lurking and shit like that. Open your mouth. Because like I said, people die every day. And just as easy as I can say that, I'm pretty sure people die all the time with a lot of shit on their mind. I talk so much when I get like in my zone that people be like, man, your ass need to write a book or a couple books or some shit like that. You got a lot on your damn mind. I don't know where that shit come from. Figured I'd start talking. Everybody used to say, go live on Facebook and shit like that. Help people out type shit. You know what I mean? I love debating and arguing and shit. I ain't met a motherfucker yet can out debate me, out argue me, or none of that. But a lot of people that I have had debates with or whatever, they come back to me and tell me like, damn, like, for you not to be the type of person that I thought you were, you know a lot of shit, and the information that you gave me helped me a whole lot. And I appreciate that shit more than those people ever would know. Because it's a lot of people out here that listen to me, and I watch them go the wrong routes a lot. Like a lot. I try my best to lead by example and shit like that or whatever, but I still watch people fuck up the simplest shit because maybe they feel like they don't want to do things my way. All I can do at that point is try to make it more visible that it's easier to do things the way I do things. What's another example? Starting a business. My homeboy said he wanted to start a business the other day. Keep telling him, man, ain't nothing to it but to do it. He told me that he's saving up right now to go to Disney World. I get it. Everybody need, to try to get out and get away and have fun and enjoy life and all that shit. But I honestly feel like those things that people use to help them enjoy life, or however you put it, or however you want to put it, I feel like people should stop and focus on what they need to be doing before enjoying life. Because spending money enjoying life, honestly, to me, that shit just for the pictures. I sat down and talked to him and was like, well, I'm assuming you in this shit for the money, which he is. What he wants to do, I don't think that's the path he should be choosing. But I let him know before he decides to take this step to do something that you love doing. Do something that that you're actually involved in. Like, not just, don't open up a business because you shop somewhere and you like the experience or some shit like that. Open up a business doing something that you're known for already. Open up a business for, doing something that you've fed your family with already. You know what I mean? Do something, some type of hustle that you have. Anything that you do on the side from work. I don't like jobs. I don't think about shit like that. That shit's stupid as fuck to me. I don't feel like there's a job in the world that's gonna pay me enough for me to smile when I see a check. I'm guessing it's because I don't cherish money, but I just don't see it. I don't see happy police officers. I don't know what the fuck these people get paid, but you gonna have to pay me a whole lot for me to even walk out my house, and you think I'm finna put my goddamn life on the line for a whole shift, and between the time that I clock in and clock out, anything can happen? Like, anything? I don't think you could put a number amount of, I don't think you could put a number on that. It don't make sense to me. But I see police officers all the time ask me like, man, how the fuck you get this? How you get that? I be like, man, I don't got no job. I don't work for that shit. I'm a hustler from what I heard. People tell me I'm just selling a different product. I do tattoos, I buy shit sometimes, I sell shit. Um, that shit get me by. You know what I mean? I do have material shit that other people wouldn't think about spending the type of money I spent on that shit. Yeah, but shit that I wanted. I didn't hesitate. I didn't wait. I didn't tell myself, oh, let's save up. Let's save up and try to make this happen. Nah, I'm going to study and I'm going to look into every different lane that I can to try to get what I want right now. Because like I said, motherfuckers die every day. People say life is short. 9 times out of 10, they from the hood. I'm from a hood where more kids that I knew have died than people I went to school with. That shit real for real. There's somebody somewhere sitting on the couch playing a game that could be doing something better with their life. I try to get everybody I know to do YouTube. This shit probably ain't for everybody up until somebody get a fat ass check and then everybody need a favor, of course. But I see people that play games all the time and I be like, man, why don't y'all post that shit on YouTube? Why y'all don't, post that shit on YouTube? There's people out here getting rich doing the shit that they love, and obviously you love that shit because you don't, turn your head away from that game. They procrastinate. Oh man, I don't know, man. I think about that shit until they see a motherfucker get a check doing it. Now everybody hip. I see my cousin, he fixes on cars. I told him, man, start a YouTube channel, man. You do a whole lot of shit that people don't see. He stalled for a minute. He's stalling now. Asked his ass yesterday, man, when you gonna post another video? Man, we trying to edit. Man, fuck all that shit. Drop some raw footage, just like this shit. Shit I should have been did. Told his ass yesterday, man, do the same shit. Drop that shit. Fuck all that editing and shit. Motherfuckers ain't here to watch you how good you are at editing videos and all that shit. That shit make that shit more of a eye catcher. And to be honest, that shit ain't nothing but, if anything, you want to edit something, make a nice ass thumbnail to the video. I don't know what the fuck this thumbnail gonna look like. I just learned how to do the shit. But the motherfuckers that's on here to hear what the fuck I gotta say, they here for that. They not here because I made a cool ass thumbnail and no shit like that. But anyways, my little cousin, his YouTube channel is Bowtie Garage. He had one, he lost the password to it. The one that he's using now, if I'm not mistaken, he has his 64 Impala is his profile picture. You'll see another one, which is the one he lost the passcode to, that has a green Training Day Monte Carlo that he was turning into a race car. That's not the page to follow or subscribe to. It's the one with the 64 Impala. Monte Carlo. Did I say that right? Training Day Monte Carlo. That's not the one to subscribe to. The one to subscribe to is the 64 Impala. It's like prime gray. Bowtie Garage. He fixes on everybody's fucking car. He actually fixes on everybody's car except for his, from what I can tell. He play around with it and shit, but not as much as he, do work on other people's cars. But I push him as much as I can. I don't like over pushing people, but try to stay on their ass because they don't know what's in store for them. His dad used to drag race and shit. Bills, motors, old school cars, restoration, shit like that. And he taught him that. And he's still young. And I told him, I said, man, look, this is why I want you to get started with that shit. Your dad used to do all type of shit that everybody in this city brag about. And it's a new day. Can't too much brag about shit you can't show. Can't prove it. Can't brag about it, to be honest. The shit that I've heard my granddad did in the past, of course it wasn't fucking nice ass cameras and shit like this out, but I don't think I'll be able to find the proof. I can hear the stories all day, but it's pictures and shit like that I would have to find and search and seek and shit. I like the shit that I hear, and that, as a result, is the reason why I'm into cars, Chevys, obviously. I don't want to be like my granddad, though. The shit that I do, I want everybody to see that shit. People take pictures and shit because they want you to see what they dress like on their way to the club and shit. People take pictures because they wanna be seen in the hood. That shit makes for a nice ass t-shirt when you getting buried. So they had your picture plastered over the back of their t-shirt, you know what I mean, at your funeral and stuff like that. But like I told him, man, stop stalling. Get shit done. Get started. What's up, lady?
Can I go to the bathroom?
What you asking me for? I don't gotta pee. That's London. Miss Unicorn Squad wanted to come to the park. This is a private park or secret park. Don't nobody know nothing about it. We found it one day. We was hiking. Got a little zip line and shit on it. Hoping we can find the password to her YouTube, or since I'm sketchy about her YouTube channel, I might just add a little here and there stuff on this channel with the kids like I've been doing. Just let that shit go wherever it's gonna go. Y'all gonna show me what type of content y'all want to see from me anyway. Click on that shit and all that. But she's the reason why I started doing those ASMR videos that you're probably gonna see when you click on my page, and other shit with me running over certain stuff, toys and little stuff that she sees. We basically doing it to trying to stay, I guess you could say, like in the swing of things or whatever, keeping up with it, with the times and shit, adapting to the new shit that I'm seeing. Can't just try to stick to one script when every day things change. So yeah, she talked me into doing the tire crushing. She got stuff where I bought her a bunch of slime, whole bunch of shit. Spent a whole bunch of money at places like Dollar Tree and Five Below, and I honestly feel like, for one, it's keeping my kids out of trouble. Two, it keeps them from sitting in a phone all day. Kids don't know what playing in the dirt is no more, going to playgrounds, meeting up with their friends. They don't know none of that shit no more. They don't even get to go outside for the most part because everybody, too much shit be going on out here. But let me stop getting off subject. You want to buy a house, buy that motherfucker. You want to buy a specific type of car, buy that shit. I hear you motherfuckers that be talking that good credit shit and all that shit. Well, coming from a motherfucker that cash out on everything, that good credit shit sound good, but to me that shit sound like a big ass opening for you to take up another loan and owe another motherfucker. You want a house? Get you one of these auction houses, build that bitch up. Motherfuckers want some turnkey shit but ain't got that type of money. They feel like, oh, I can wait. Credit. Oh, I can wait. I can build my credit up. show me that you could drive and pull up on me in the type of truck I got, and you tell me credit did that shit. The whole time I cashed out on it. I would rather find me a motherfucker with good credit that sees that I got the money and use they fucking credit. That's just like having good credit. Taking a loan out from a motherfucker that didn't did whatever the hell they did to get their credit up, instead of waiting half your motherfucking life trying to build these numbers up that somebody created somewhere. Also, you can get the approval of a motherfucker when it's motherfuckers out here drug dealing and rapping and shit like that, doing little quick shit to get these same vehicles, these same houses and shit or whatever, the illegal way. Or they got a shortcut, basically. I say that. Stop stalling. Stop procrastinating. Stop waiting. Stop making excuses. I know somebody that's physically falling apart and is making all the excuses in the world to get their shit together, to eat right, to work out. They talking that, I'm gonna go to the gym, I'm gonna get back in the gym. The gym ain't never fixed no motherfucking body. I ain't seen the fit motherfucker in the gym yet. Motherfuckers need to work on doing what they can at home or at the park or in their neighborhood first. Jog, run around your neighborhood. Eat right. That shit easy as hell. Motherfuckers get EBT and shit from the state and all this free ass shit. Use that shit to eat right, eat the wrong shit. Ain't no stalling with that shit. It's just like you go and buy that bullshit, you can go and buy some decent shit to eat. Treat your motherfucking body like how you should be treating the vehicle that you got or the car that you drive. Treat that motherfucker like treat that car that you drive like that motherfucker getting you back and forth. Don't buy shit when shit go wrong and get to falling off that motherfucker and fucking up. Buy new shit on that motherfucker just because. Put new shit on your car just because. Buy new shit for your house just because. Get your roof done because you got a small leak, not because it's a hole in your shit. Stop waiting. Get shit done today. Your ass, if I always crack this joke with the people I know. If I was the Grim Reaper and I told you that in 6 months your ass gonna die, I bet you live what they call your best life. I bet you do then. Until you hear another motherfucker put a out date on your dumb ass, you sitting around relaxing and shit. I never understood people that like sitting still. That shit don't make sense to me. You a burden on somebody somewhere. You holding motherfuckers back. You holding yourself back. Shit that you do or shit that you don't do. If you got kids, your kids watch that lazy ass shit. They a reflection of you, so they gonna grow up and do the same lazy ass shit. This platform that I'm recording this video on has gave motherfuckers all the reasons in the world to get money. Motherfuckers be out there working a 9 to 5 talking about they chasing a bag. You ain't chasing shit but that clock. I got more money than you in my pocket. And I do all of the shit that motherfuckers have to think twice about with my money. Why y'all pay bills and shit like that. Y'all chasing a bag to pay a bill that ain't gonna never stop. Put yourself in a position to be able to do that shit comfortably. And don't wait on it. Ask for help right now though. Don't wait on trial and error to happen type shit to figure this shit out. Get that shit done now. Ain't no point in waiting. My daughter earlier wake me up like, hey, can we go to the park? I'm watching Lion King. I wasn't thinking about no goddamn park. She's steady jumping on my back though. Can we go to the park? can we go to the park? I want to go to the park. I'm like, man, get on up. Let's go to this park. Get on up. Took about 3 hours. I was bullshitting. Talking about I'm watching Lion King. I could have put that shit on pause. I could have turned that shit off and watched that shit at a later time. Got my ass out here. My ass being lazy, not wanting to work out and shit or whatever. I could use this time that my daughter's at the playground to run around this motherfucker and get my jog on and, you know what I mean, give me some calisthenics in, some shit like that. While she just out here enjoying the sun. This is what I should have been using as an excuse to get my shit together, the shit that I need to get together. I should be using the fact that the same shit that I'm telling y'all right now, I don't even take my own advice. I never did. I watch people gain from the shit that I tell them. I watch people fuck their life up because they didn't listen to the shit that I tell them. But more than anything, I sit back and look at the fact that I don't take my own advice. So, I said all that shit for one, to get it off my chest. I think too fucking much. 2, today I'm going to start to do all the things that I thought to do or want to do or anything that's going to pop up in my head from now on. I'm going to put 100% of my energy into that shit. I don't give a fuck what it is. I don't give a fuck what I got to sacrifice for it to get done. I don't give a fuck about nothing, because all the shit that I can be putting in motion now could possibly be the shit that is the reason why I can kick back sooner than later. So all the excuse making and shit, that shit dead. Posting these videos, I'm gonna start making this shit happen more often, for real. People said they stall. We'll see. Try to figure out a way to penalize myself for when I stall or bullshit now. Take something away from myself. Something gonna happen. I'm gonna come up with something. Y'all, make sure y'all subscribe to the channel. Like the videos that catch y'all attention on my page. Input, comment. Shit, even if I post some goofy shit and y'all laugh shit. Type that shit in the comments. I've never been the type to care about reactions to shit that I'm doing, but what's gonna surprise me is the day I see that somebody shared my video or one of my videos, and I see that shit like surfacing on other social media platforms and shit like that. I gotta get hip on other shit. I gotta learn Snapchat. Start using Facebook for networking like that shit was created to do or be used for. Keep up with what everybody else is doing type shit. Go harder. Work harder. For my damn self. Not for nobody else. I don't like the thought of clocking in. Don't forget that. That shit stupid as fuck to me. Clocking in. Clock in for my motherfucking self. My last name means something. Not the motherfucker I work for. Not the person that if I got up late because my alarm didn't go off, I'm speeding to work or some shit like that. Also, another motherfucker can stay rich. Because they decided not to stall at some point. I'm sure by now y'all get the point. Get started.